Hello everyone, I am PhantomHaxxor and welcome to the first episode of Roblox How To. In this episode, I will be going over the layout and features of ROBLOX Studio and how you can use it. Before I begin, here are the timestamps for today's video. So without further ado, let's go right into the video. If you haven't already installed Roblox, I will teach you how to install it. But if you have already installed Roblox, skip to the timestamp on screen for the next part. If you haven't installed Roblox, I have left a link in the description that will redirect you to this page. Once you're here, click Download Now, and it will show up in the bottom as Roblox Player Launcher.exe. Click it, and it will begin to download Roblox. If you already had Roblox installed or have just installed it, you can view the develop page by clicking on the Create button on your Roblox homepage. If it's your first time visiting the develop page or have a device that is unsupported, you will be redirected to this page where you can view information about Roblox Studio. Here you will see a video playing in the background with two buttons called Start Creating and Manage My Games. Click on Manage My Games to view the develop page and create a new game. Once you have clicked Manage My Games, you will be sent to this page. Here, you will be able to view all of your games, as well as edit any external view for your game, such as the game description, or game title, game genre, game access, etc. If you don't have a game set up, then I will teach you how to create a game along with all the settings. If you do have a game set up, then skip to the timestamp on screen for the next part. To create a new game, click the button titled Create New Game. This will send you to this page where you can edit all the details about your game. The first tab is called Template and lets you choose the game template. In this case, we'll be choosing Faceplate. The second tab is called Basic Settings. It includes settings such as game title, game description, and game genre. You can also change these later down the line. The third tab is called Access, and here you can set up what types of devices can play your game, the maximum number of players in one server, and if you want private servers or not. The fourth tab lets you choose if you want gear permissions, and the game genres, all genres, and what type of gear types you want allowed in your game. It also lets you choose whether you want your game to be publicly accessible, so that everyone can edit your game. You should always have this disabled unless you want to create an open source game. Once you have your game created, click the Edit button beside the game to open it up in Roblox Studio. Once Roblox Studio is open, it will look something like this. You might have some tabs missing or some tabs that I don't have, but don't worry, I will tell you exactly how to navigate Roblox Studio. This is the camera. It's where you can create and view objects in the workspace. You can move the camera around with the WASD keyboard keys and the right mouse button. You can hold down the middle mouse button to pan and use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. This is the Explorer tab. It shows all instances that are within your game hierarchically, which simply put means it shows instances in an orderly fashion. This is the Properties tab. It lets you edit information about the object currently selected. For example, a text box will have a property called Text. A part will have a property called Transparency, etc. This is the Output. It is incredibly important as it can display errors within your code. It shows which script caused the error along with what the error is. This is the Test button. It lets you test your creations in Roblox Studio easily. There are three types of tests. Play spawns your character into the game. Play here spawns your character where your camera is currently at. And Run lets your game run without your character spawning. This is the toolbox that lets you do creations by other people, and lets you insert those creations into your game. For beginners, this is really important as it can give you inspiration and can help you learn how to script better. Currently, there are a total of 5 tools in Roblox Studio: Select tool, the Move tool, the Scale tool, the rotate tool, and the transform tool. The select tool selects clicked objects. If that object is viewable in Workspace, it will show a selection box around the object. You can also drag objects around in Workspace by holding the object and moving it while it is selected. The Move tool displays 3 handles around the object that is currently selected. Selecting any of the handles lets you move the object in the direction of the handle. For example, the green handle represents the y-axis and can control the height of the object. The red handle represents the x-axis and can control the x position of the object. The blue handle represents the z-axis and can control the z position of the object. The Scale tool lets you resize objects to your liking. Like the Move tool, the Scale tool lets you resize objects using the 3 axes. The green handle will let you resize the height of the object. The red and blue handles will resize the x and the z scaling of the object. You can scale the objects evenly by holding down Shift while scaling, and you can mirror the scale by holding down Control while scaling. The Rotate tool lets you rotate objects around. Similar to the Scale and Move tool, it displays 3 axes, but instead of handles, it displays them in a circular fashion. Selecting a handle will display a clock-like circle and will let you rotate the object in the selected axes. The large lines represent 90-degree turns, and the small line represent 10-degree turns. The shortcut for rotating 90 degrees is Ctrl-R. The Transform tool acts like a combination of the past 4 tools, and lets you rotate, resize, and select objects. It acts as a more informative way of using tools as it displays all that was done to the object. For example, it displays how many studs were resized, what angle the object was rotated in, etc. You can toggle and change the default scaling and rotation in the Snap to Grid section of the Model tab. This is the tab list. It lets you edit specific parts for your game. For example, these 2 are the undo and redo buttons. The shortcuts for these are Ctrl-Z for undo and Ctrl-Y for redo. The tab list has 5 different tabs. It has the Home tab, Model tab, the Test tab, the View tab, and the Plugins tab. Each tab has different options that can change parts of your game. The Home tab displays the default options for creation on Studio. Options such as the clipboard, tools, terrain, insert, edit, settings, and team test. The Model tab displays options for creating models. Options such as tools, snap to grid, parts, solid modeling, constraints, gameplay, and advanced. The Test tab displays options to test out your game. Options such as simulation, client and servers, emulation, and audio. The View tab displays options to view specific windows in Studio. It includes options such as Show, Actions, Settings, and Stats. The Plugin tab displays all plugins you have installed. Plugins can help you do many different things. Plugins can help you create 3D text, build terrain, edit player data, etc. Now that you know how to create and modify games, I will be teaching you how to save them. Game saving can be done in the File tab in the Studio tab list. There are a total of 6 different game saving methods. The first and second let you save your game to a .rbxl or a .rbxlx file onto your device. The third, fourth, fifth, and sixth all save your game to Roblox's servers. That way you can close ROBLOX Studio and open the saved game again from the Develop page. Now that you have the knowledge to create, modify, and save games on ROBLOX Studio, I will give you a basic challenge. Create a game and play around with the different tabs, and see what each and every button does. This will help you get accustomed to ROBLOX Studio and will help you in the future for creation on Roblox. Thank you for watching the first episode of Roblox How To. I am PhantomHaxxor and I will see you in the next episode. Have a great rest of the day.